when he's already in. Very good. And as soon as I'm in, very important for the human to let me know what they want me to do. So I'm not going to be jumping around in the seats and getting everybody all crazy. So as soon as I'm in the back of the car, a little reassurance. Usually I like to be held or even attached to something that it's still safe. And I want the human to reassure me that I'm about to close the door. See how he's already... I can't travel back into the back of the car, so my legs aren't going to get hit by the door. And I want the human, before he closes the door, to reassure me again, because I need to move away from the door. Simple communication, and I'm going to be a lot happier and healthier. So I'm in the car, and the handler is opening the hatchback. Shh. Remember the movement. He's communicating to me. He doesn't want me to move towards the door. Why? Not because he doesn't love me. It's because if I get excited and I want to jump out of the car, maybe we're next to a highway and I can get hit by a car. Or if there's another dog around and wanted to jump on me, he's preventing problems from happening. He doesn't tell me he doesn't love me, and I know it. And I can feel it. Why? Because when he wants loving, I love him because he helps me with a lot of problems that I had to go through. So this way, we have a wonderful boundary between my handler and myself. Good job, Bo. Very good boy. We ready to get out of the car? So remember, what he does is shh, constantly reassuring me that I'm not supposed to be moving. Because he's going to free me from the car. But I gotta wait for him to let me know when he's ready. Come on, Bo. Good boy. Very good. The way how we fly. Good boy. That's how it's done. So once we're in, come on, Bo. By wonderful invitation, I can start moving to the place where I'm supposed to be going. And all I want you to do is, don't get frustrated when I'm pulling all over the place. Block me from going somewhere that you don't want me to go, so you don't get frustrated. Remember, invitation, blocking. And if you know, because I don't know the place yet, you know where you want me to go, just lead me into that position. As you can see, I will calm down and wait for you to tell me what to do. Very good boy. And then I get a wonderful, wonderful pet and love from my handler. Or from you, my future owner. So now this is the step when I go into your home. Remember, if you had a dog or another cat, you're going to have to make sure that I approach your place the right way. Because I might have association towards other dogs, and it may not be positive. Good boy. As soon as I'm in your home, just make sure, just because you're giving me structure, that doesn't mean that you don't love me. So as soon as I'm in, don't just turn me loose, because if I really do something bad, unfortunately you already trained me that it's okay to do it in your home. So keep me on the leash for just a couple of hours, and wherever you go, just please, please, please monitor me and supervise me. So you can actually bring me into your living room and then have me stay right there so we can watch TV together, but do it by invitation. So when you sit down, I'm just going to assume that I can just jump right up there next to you, but I would love to have some manners. So why don't you just ask me and invite me up there? Bo. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Very nice. So this way I can't make a mistake. And you're training me to be a good dog. And we can hang out. We can absolutely hang out. And I'm gonna love it. But remember, please keep the leash on just for a couple of days. And I may be the sweetest dog in the world, but remember, I'm a rescue, and you don't know what I had to go through. and or what I've been through. I don't want to mess up your house. I don't want to hurt your other animals. But if you give me all the freedom, I can only do what I know. Thank you for making me your best friend in the world. And don't feel sorry for me because I was a shelter dog. Educate me, teach me how to exist in your society. Because remember, you bringing me into your society and into your home. Don't set us up for failure. Also, very important exercise. Don't just let me make decisions in that household just for the first couple of days, because it's really important. Very, very, very important for me to know how you want me to act. So, do exercises when you leave the couch and reassure me that I need to stay there. So you're working on my self-confidence of learning that it's okay to be by myself wherever I go. So I won't have to worry about, and you don't have to worry about, separation anxiety. But supervise me. Act like you're walking away. Good boy. Very good. And positive reinforcement, because you want me to feel that this is a good thing what I did. So I can stay in the same exact spot. You can turn the TV on for me, so I have a little bit better chance to have some fun. And also, of course, when you can't supervise me, and you know I may have some problems, put me in a crate, so I can be in a safe and secure place, and you don't have to come home one day for me destroying things. And remember, this is not for the rest of my life, just for a couple of days until I adjust into your home. Because I love you. Also, next step is, of course, you have another dog in your house. Let's go and introduce the proper way. Don't just assume that I'm going to know how to be friendly with other dogs, or even if I was friendly with other dogs at the shelter, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be always happy and friendly with everybody else. So, when we go in and see another dog, just make sure that I approach the right way, the proper way. So, I can just go ahead and go face to face with that dog or cat. Make sure that I'm doing it the right way. So, by invitation. So once, come on, good job. Once we have another dog, block the way from me to be able to react. Go before the problem. So if we have another dog, see, I'm curious. Because maybe I have an association towards dogs that maybe I got bitten by one. I highly doubt it because it's a Pekingese, but it might happen. So, communication, limiting the space, and constantly going back and forth because I don't know and you don't know what I like or I dislike. So, you see my handler blocking the way for me to get there. So the more time I spend around this new dog, the happier I'm gonna get. And this is the first time I'm meeting this dog. Isn't it incredible? Because we can coexist in the same room, and if you don't make a mistake, I won't make a mistake. So now the next exercise is my handler laid me down, but constantly was reassuring me, distracting me from looking even at the other dog. So by the time we spend a little bit of time there, we already coexist. Now all we have to do is, of course, I still wouldn't want to get off the lead. You saw my handler, on time, he did a little correction. Actually it wasn't correction because I wasn't going to do anything wrong, but you don't know that. So just a little reassurance for him to understand that I'm with him and I'm focused on him, not on the trigger. So this way, when we start playing with the other dog, I can say hello and I don't have to be terrified by it. But once in a while, as you can see, he still gives me a little reassurance. Why? Because he doesn't know my history. He doesn't know how I'm going to react to a mop-looking thing. I may think it's a cat. I may think it's an outgrown rat. I don't know what that is. So remember, set it up the right way so we don't have to worry. And you don't have to worry about your other fellows in the house. Very important. My handler knows, and everybody should know, when you have the leash on me, it's not cruel for the first couple of days or while I'm learning my surroundings and my new environment. he or she is gonna have better control over any problem that may arise. Don't look at me as a beast or a monster, but remember, there are a lot of bad people out there that unfortunately taught me the wrong way to exist. So love is very important, but don't pet me when I'm growling towards the other dog or the cat that it's in your house. Distract me, change my focus right away, so I will learn how to act around them. Otherwise, it's my nature is